Just left the market and headed up the hill, Dundee, Oregon, going to Domaine Roy for some lobster rolls. Lobster rolls, we're going to start cutting up some of the veggies. So we're going to go ahead and take our celery hearts. I like to use the celery hearts. It's got a sweeter bite to it and a little more delicate flavor. I love celery hearts. I'm going to put these julienne onions into a cazuela, line the bottom of it real nice. So next I'm going to take some of these lemons. I like to slice some rounds, just cut them nice and thin. So I have a lobster tails here. What we're going to do, take a nice big cleaver. I like to give it just a little pop. Be real careful with your fingers, get it through. Pop it a couple of times. We'll split these in half. That way they really get a chance to accept all that smoke that the wood oven's going to give them. Add that extra flavor. Sea salt over the top of them. I do a little black pepper. Obviously we're making lobster rolls, so we gotta throw a little Old Bay on there for nostalgia. We're gonna cover the top of this with our lemons that we sliced, kind of seal in a little bit more of that moisture. We're gonna go ahead and drizzle some of our local olive oil over the top of this, coming from Red Ridge Farms. It's amazing, Arbucania. Now we've got our lobster ready to go into the oven for a little smoking. So to smoke this lobster in the wood oven, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a fresh board on. Now that our board has caught fire, we're going to slide our lobster tails in. And we're going to close the door. And let them smoke. As you can see, the smoke's coming out of the oven. That's kind of a great indicator to let you know that it's ready to go. So we're going to open it up, pull our lobster out. Grab our smoked lobster out. So after they're out of the oven, we're going to let them sit and cool for about 15-20 minutes. So what I'm going to do next, now that the lobster's cool, we're going to pull them out of the pan. What we're going to do is separate them from the shell. I'm going to chop it up real simply. To kind of just keep it nice and coarse so you get that lobster texture. The lobster really took on a great smoky flavor from the oven. So we have our spring onions in here. I'm gonna sprinkle it with just a touch of white wine vinegar. Here's some of that cooking liquid that we should use from when we smoked our lobster. We've got our chopped lobster meat. Go ahead and toss that in the bowl. We've got our celery hearts. Put a spoonful of mayo in. Have a little sea salt. Again, a little black pepper. A touch more Old Bay. Grab a spoon real quick. We're gonna mix this salad up now. Got almost everything involved with it. Our celery hearts, our smoked lobster, a little vinegar, seasonings. We're going to take some herbs. We got Italian parsley and chives. Just going to give those a quick chop. Throw those into the mix. So we'll stir up the herbs. So now that we have the lobster salad in the bun, we're going to put it inside the cazuela and slide it in the oven and let it toast. So after the lobster roll has been in the oven for a minute, we're going to go ahead and pull it out. What I like to do, a little bit of olive oil to finish. I'll squeeze a little lemon over it. And remember, if you have friends coming over, you can just do more.